Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Bran's Tale. We're back with Bran under the city above. Mega City 1 stretches on for miles, as far as the eye can see, with its denizens, millions of the dead, shuffling about. We have one of its living citizens here. Well, two, including Bran. But Bran, while still living, isn't exactly your normal citizen. No, over here we have Reena Sandu, who came to us from a place called Eden. She's been staying with us now for a little bit of time and has become accustomed somewhat to Bran and his oddities. While a very capable person when it comes to combat and a little quiet when it comes to socializing, he has a strange kind of affinity for these birds that walk around in his home here. Gary the goose, Terry the turkey, and Charlie the chicken. Up until now, Bran's only friends. Now he has another friend with him. We want to try and keep this friend alive. I think that's Bran's goal here, is that the people that he saw down in Eden, the people that were just waiting in the waiting room especially, Reena being one of these people, could not survive outside that door. Should they walk outside, there would be no more. And some of the missions that we're getting from them as well, these are things that Bran, in his mind, are easily achievable for someone, should they put their mind and their resources towards it. Yet this group of people, many minds, haven't been able to achieve those things. And so this is where I think Bran feels the need to intervene. He can't just be an observer. He's going to try and make a difference. And that difference is going to start with Reena, because I think he does really sympathize with her. She is a teacher. She was a school teacher before all of this. She didn't follow, kind of athletic pursuits. She was more focused on the pursuits of the mind, as was Bran. And through that pursuit, he has made himself better. And I think he intends to do the same thing with Reena, for better or for worse. And to do that, we are going to need to work. We're going to need to cook. We're going to need to get our chemistry skills going. We're going to start by putting this broadsword away, because I feel like we don't need to walk around with that in our hands all the time. We have this nice blue glowing atomic nightlight that's just sitting underneath Charlie the chicken at this stage. We are in the need of syringes. Syringes are easy enough for us to find within this lab. What we could also try and do, or have a look at doing at this stage, is trying to produce better versions of mutagens. Now, we should be able to see everything around us, which is the good thing about this light. We're just going to go ahead and swap positions with Charlie the chicken. He's going to sit on the stove, because that's a good place for a chicken to sit, isn't it, Charlie? Just chill, buddy. Chill. Let's have a look at our mutagens and just see exactly what we're able to do with our kind of capabilities. Hey, look at that. We could start a meth empire. There we go. Looks like we can make pretty much everything. What I'm wanting to see is whether or not we have the ability, and it doesn't look like we do, to make alpha serum. Or even the medical serum, which the medical serum would be decent. It's less animal related and more just kind of medical mutations of a sort. This, we don't have any control of what direction it goes in. Now, scrolling through his books that he has and looking at all of the varying different labels on each of these different serums, we'd be able to see there are these different types of creatures. And the one that we did have a fair amount of was this here, a mutagenic serum. It is a super concentrated mutagen. You need a syringe to inject it if you really want to do that. Yeah. I'm just seeing though, under the crafting options, we can use it to craft a growing electrified mass? What? Growing, not glowing, a growing electrified mass. How's it going? What's it doing? I don't know. And we can see that this is also addicting. It's a downer, apparently. But yes, it is addicting to use, as is the different types of, mechanisms that Bran has attached to his body. We need to go on a bit of a walk. We need to try and find a syringe or two. So we're going to have a look around the rest of this lab. We probably have a lot of things here that we don't need to be holding on to currently, so we'll get rid of them just so we have a better chance to, well, we will hold on to that, that's for sure. But we're going to drop off the heavy power armor helmet. We don't need those syringes of adrenaline. I really hope we don't, just walking around here. We're going to leave the extra inhaler. We probably are not going to have a need for our optical cloak at this stage. The soldering iron. What we're after as well, we need to remember, we are looking for Kevlar. So if I can find Kevlar in any other form here, that would be great. We did see on the lower levels, there were a lot of things that we haven't properly utilized yet. There were a lot of just manhacks that were just chilling out. So we need to have a think about what we're going to do with them as well. The other things we can keep on us, they're pretty light overall. We're going to keep a rubber hose because it's just useful. And even though our armor is damaged, we are going to keep it on us because I'm confident that we can make that work. So let's go ahead outside, close that door behind us. Wow, that is an interesting selection thing. Why did that come up when I hit C? That is a very interesting selection tool. It freaks me the hell out for a second then, some dead guy. I actually should check to see that I'm on the correct pack as well. So if you go across to graphics, we're on undead people. We should be on dead people. So I'm going to go ahead and change that across really quickly. Let's see. Live people? No. Maybe, is it just undead? There should be undead and there should also... I think undead must be correct. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I'm relatively sure it is, because all of the new tiles are still here from our previous episode. So, I think we're going to go down first. We can go up, that's something that we can definitely do, but I think for now, as soon as we have this nice and close to us, we will go down. Let's go ahead and turn on our night sight, because we're going to have a use of it. Now, is it a capital N or a lowercase n to turn on our night vision? That's my question. I'd like it answered. Let's see. Cranial flashlight is F. I know it's in here somewhere. I could just press N, but it's a risk if I don't actually find it. For some reason, I literally cannot see this anywhere. It's doing me head in. Okay, I finally found it. I don't know why it took me so long. I was panicking that it had been removed for some reason. Interesting. What's in here? Clean water. We have a clean water tank literally right beneath our freaking home. Of course we do. Of course we do. Of course we do. Let's just have a drink of this clean water. Alright, we can see that we're hungry, but we're hydrated. What's good is that there is a lot of food upstairs as well, so Reena will be able to eat that food. What do we have down here? What are these machines? They're centrifuges. Okay, so there's a high chance that we'd actually be able to find what we need here. Let's see. Craft as long as possible, get items, recraft last recipe. This is new, so we're crafting on counters. There's a chemistry set here, that's nice. There are some new things that have happened. Again, updates, I should read them. I'm terrible. I like to be surprised. Sometimes that's a very, very bad thing. So I guess when I'm looking at items now, that's a clean bottle of water. Drink turgid. I've never heard the word I've heard the word turgid before. I'm not quite sure on the meaning of it, but I guess I'm placated to some degree when it comes to that. So let's just go get items. Let's get that bottle of water. There's a thermometer there. We don't need to worry about thermometers. But this is actually the kind of space that we were looking for. This is where we did find some mutagens before. There's some lye there. Lye is useful when it comes to some different types of recipes. A hygrometer, I don't think we're going to need that, but let's go ahead and just go get items. Little strange that we have to do this. Yeah. I feel like, I guess if there was an item there, it should go to the item first before it asks you if you want to try and do other things. I don't know. I think it'll just slow down that looting process a little bit, which probably isn't going to slow it down by too much. We've got some bleach. Bleach is very useful when it comes to mutagens of any kind, so I don't foresee us kind of crafting mutagens, but still, it's going to be good for us to know. We've already read that ourselves, so let's just carry on throughout this level and just see what's what. Now, we've left this... Yep, we've done that for a reason. We've definitely done that for a reason. That is a nope door. That is a big-ass nope door. So let's go ahead. We want to mark... firewood source. There we go. So yeah, I'm guessing what the selection thing is when we're trying to select something around us, it'll show us all the things that we can interact with around there. So when you're trying to drop an item and it's telling you where you want to drop it, it can show you all the different directions. So I guess that's why that's that. We've got a broken manhack. We've got more than enough power right now, so I don't foresee us needing to eat any more of them. So we're not going to. We're going to leave them be. I'm going to also paint this door as well, just in the case that we come back down here, I know not to open it. Yeah. Otherwise, bad things will happen to us, as there seems to be a large number of turrets still in this space. What was this one? Is this another... Is this... Ah, we did get in here though, okay. It's a bunker. What are you? You're a Halligan bar. Okay. Yeah, there isn't going to be anything that we need in here, per se. So, we will leave that be and check out the rest of this place. It looks like a lot of it is these just little... well, I guess you could say housing. Kinda is housing. And we're still hearing some death, so there are still some of the dead rocking about here, creating trouble. We've already downloaded the map from that schematic, so we shouldn't need to worry about that. Let's just have a quick peek. We just want to be certain with closed doors, because generally I've closed them for a reason. Now, I have left... I, at some point, have forgotten a very large supply of guns on the stairs. So here we go. This is YouTube syndrome in reverse. I left these here so they could be a surprise for us later on. There's a super upgraded Barrett that's just sitting there on the stairs, among many other items. Okay, well that's fantastic. We definitely want to do something about that. Yay. Apparently dragging between levels has gotten a little bit easier as well, or rather transferring items between levels, so we'll see how that's going to work, whether or not we can actually drag between or not. So we want to go up from where we are currently. Let's just have I want to peek first of all, just to make sure that we're safe. It looks like we are indeed safe to do that, so obviously ton of items that are here. We're just going to go ahead, start hauling. Yes, you can haul them between levels. That is freaking amazing. If for nothing more than just making recording this for YouTube a lot easier. Because that's a very, very boring process, transferring everything from floor to floor to floor. Looks like we do have maybe some purifier serum there, maybe as well. So obviously dragging that through the rubble isn't going to be the best thing, but there is no other way for us to get down there. No, we can go down through the little home. So let's do that. So this is going to take time. We can see it's taking 3 minutes for us to drag it through each square. But we can do this. We can make it happen. I don't know if it's go down there. Let's just stop grabbing for a second. We want to... No, not set an alarm. Let's just stop grabbing. Okay, it is down here that we can go through. Alright. Onwards we move. Okay, and that's the door we're looking for. Here we go. Ducks were home. Reena were home. We've come back with things that we didn't maybe initially intend to grab, but have grabbed because it's worth it. Okay. Alright, we're going to put in a quick save just because we're going to start moving things around here. Before we do start moving things around, let's just see what's actually here. Okay, so we got a smartphone, we've got some food, we've got batteries, we've got a fair amount of ammunition, we've got lots of different magazines too. We've got a SCAR, we have an assault rifle, a really decent Rivtech one, we've got explosive slugs, we've got Jane's mortars and rockets, which we need to read. Okay, we've also got some drugs in there as well. Mutagenic serum, of course. Chicken soup, some curry, we've got a decent amount of 50 cal rounds, we have an auto magnum, very nice. Overall, pretty good supply of all kinds of things, and that Barrett is an absolute freaking beast. So I'm going to go ahead and shift these things around. I'm going to also blow my nose because I am still sick. What's going on? I feel like I've been poisoned by Rycon or something. Anyway, I will see you all in a moment. Okay, we are now a very organized Bran, as organized as a Bran can be. Now, we should probably have ourselves a little bit of a sleep, and what I'm also going to do is we are going to ask Reena to follow me. Now, hang on, I did see something there. Tell your allies to follow. The sound of your voice is almost completely muffled, but Reena does start to follow us. Okay, great. Okay, now, please ignore the birds, Reena. Is she? Yes, she is following us. Okay. We're going to go to sleep. We are going to sleep with our armor on because it's what Bran does, and I think he's still afraid. I know, weird for Bran. I think he's afraid to fully show himself to Reena. Yeah, he's not quite ready for that. So, we're peckish. Peckish is fine. We'll go to sleep peckish, but we are going to try and sleep. We're going to turn off this night vision. It's very dark in here. Just a little bit of that blue glow from the light filtering into this space here. But we're going to go to sleep. And this should give Reena a chance to have a bit of a rest as well. Let's do it. We're not going to set an alarm. We fall asleep. And as sleep comes to us, so too do dreams. Dreams of electric sheep. Yes. The great thing about this lab and staying in this lab is there is so much more here than we might have initially thought. Because labs are just great, just resource points in general. You've got all these things around you you can deconstruct, but then there are all these base element things as well when it comes to crafting. We're famished, which isn't good. I definitely want to have something to eat when we get up. We've slept for a very, very long time here. We must have been very tired. All the way through to midday. There we go. It does look like Reena plonked herself down on the end of the bed and decided to sleep down here as well. Yes. I think she is still asleep at this stage. Yeah, she is. She's still resting. Oh, no, I heard the door go. Maybe she's awake as well. She is. Okay. Now that she's with us, she can actually help us if we're going to do any kind of crafting. What we want to do is actually just make some food. Have fresh food, or rather heated food, ready to go. So we could make ourselves some scrambled eggs. We can also have a look at meat, see what we can do there. Nothing too crazy, wild, or amazing. I guess the eggs and everything are just going to be under other. Yeah, deluxe scrambled eggs. Deluxe cooked oatmeal. Let's go for oatmeal because we're going to go for breakfast to start with, and then we'll kind of go from there. So we'll make 2 things of oatmeal for both myself and for Reena. Some people also made some good points. Reena has grabbed some things from the back of our truck, and she's also grabbed from the killdozer, and she might have grabbed things from here as well. So let's maybe just try and see if we can have a sneaky look at her inventory to see what she might have grabbed. We're going to put some maple syrup in that. We're going to put some regular water, and we are going to use our hand to cook it. And bam, just like that, we have 4 things of deluxe fresh hot oatmeal. Bran's going to go and just place 2 of those over on the table, leaving them there on the chair. I left them on the chair. Charlie the chicken immediately goes over and starts pecking at it. Oh dear. Alright, let's go ahead and eat the oatmeal to start with. Boom, boom. Okay, that's pretty good. So we should see hunger start to change eventually. We are going to make some things for later in the day though. Ideally it'd be something that is okay to eat later on. I don't like to eat cold scrambled eggs, so I don't know. I don't know what would be, what I'd deem to be okay later on. A berry compote might be alright. I could maybe, well, I mean, you could eat that cold. Not eating that lukewarm would be, you know, meh. I mean, it's not a drink. I guess it kind of is a drink, but I wouldn't class it as a drink. Clear juice obtained by cooking fruit in a large volume of water. Sure, let's go make a compote. We will use our tool set. Hang on, so do you see that? It's like we've actually got the tools on our hands when that was doing it. Yeah, that was strange. Consume it. We're very hungry, so yeah, I guess we will consume it. And Reena watches us craft. Okay, so we're slaked, we're hungry. Let's hope the hunger goes away. We'll give it a little bit. We're hydrated, but we haven't seen that hunger change. So we'll go ahead and just, we cannot do that craft again. So instead, we will make something else. What to make, though? We could just make, we can make protein powder. Can we make a protein shake? Yeah, we'll just go ahead and make 2 things of protein shake. We will use clean water on our person, and we'll go ahead and just pour it into a plastic bottle, and we will consume it, and consume it. Okay, still hungry? Man, we've got an appetite. We have an appetite, and we've gone back to very hungry? Damn. Why are we so hungry? What's going on here? We don't have our something on by accident, do we? Let's have a look. Metabolic change isn't turned on? No, it is not. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go something a little heavier in calories. So let's go ahead and rehydrate 2 things, or rather 4 things of meat. We will use the clean water nearby. I shouldn't use the stuff on me before, and we'll just go ahead and eat some of this rehydrated meat. Okay, 2 lots of that, that's 800 calories. We should be looking good after that. We are not looking good after that. Interesting. Go ahead and eat another 400 calories. Still hungry. What is going on? We are still hungry. I know it takes a little while for that to process, but that's quite a while. Okay, anyway, let's have a look at Reena. Now, today's episode, this isn't going to be a big exploratory episode. This is more getting to know our home again to a degree. So, Reena, let's see. Let's talk to you, and we'll just ask to trade. You know, we'll just have a look and see exactly what she's holding on to. So, we can see that she has a permanent marker. In terms of what she's wearing, I think she's wearing all the same things. She's got herself a pair of medical gloves that I don't think she had before. And she's decided to start wearing a pair of flip-flops. I don't remember giving her those flip-flops, but I guess, you know, you don't need to have as sure of a footing in the lab. Yeah, I guess. Ah, dear. Looks like she's got multiple layers of things as well. It's a little cold down here, so I can understand that. So she's got caffeinated chewing gum, chocolate candies, creaming soda, lots of drinks, Necco wafers, yeah, saline eye drops, okay. She's got a little bit of rubbish in there, a USB drive, cranberry seeds, solder. She does have a syringe. You see that? That's an empty syringe. That is an empty syringe. How did she get an empty syringe? How did she get an empty syringe? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, I guess we might do some trading there. But first of all, I would like to know a little bit more about her. She's elated currently, and those bandages are doing good work currently, from what we can see. Just look at all of those bad traits. Oh God, I'd feel so bad if the mutation goes wrong, because look at that strength of 2. Yikes. Because, like, mutations can make existing negative traits go worse. So, yeah. Ah, dear. Let's actually ask if she can teach us anything. Why should I teach you? Oh. Hey, it's fair enough. Never mind then. Let's talk about trading items. I want to go ahead and trade you a syringe, and I'm going to trade you some chair oatmeal. Does that sound like a good deal? I feel like that's a good deal. It's saying you can't carry all that. Just carry it in your hands. You want me to take more things from you? Okay, what's heaviest here? The solder. You've got a bag of crack. What are you doing with a bag of crack, Reena? What are you doing with a bag of crack? Oh dear. She doesn't actually have anything that's going to be too heavy, but I'm just going to try and take some of this rubbish away from her. There we go. That's going to work. She can then take the oatmeal. Okay. Alright. That's okay. I don't want to break the game, but I'll see if we can just chat. No, we can't. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. Because she wasn't exactly someone that we were meant to travel with at the start. We did have to kind of break things for that to happen. What did she just do? She just picked up a flask of purifier serum, and she's picking up several items. I want to pick up that tie clip. You already have a tie clip, Reena. You already have a tie clip. What are you picking up there? Picking up several items. Okay, we're just gonna let her have a little bit of a field day here. I want to see again what she has. Hold on, I want to pick up that military ID card. Reena, what? I'm fine with her picking things up from here, just because like I find it really interesting. Let's just move around a little bit more and just see if she picks up that mini nuke. I will be incredibly impressed. I mean, she's got a big backpack on now. I don't know if she had a big backpack before. So we didn't do this as well. Let's go ahead and go sort armor just to see exactly what she's wearing. She does have a military rucksack on. No, she's wearing tennis shoes. Okay, that makes sense. We'll just make sure that everything else is being worn around the right way, because when we found her, she did like to go kind of Superman style and wear the underwear on the outside. Love liners, like gloves, gold watch. Perfect. That's great. That makes sense. And that also makes sense. Okay. So let's now try and trade with her and see what she picked up then, just out of curiosity. I do like you can do all of these things from this menu now, because especially if you have quite a few people following you, that can get frustrating to have to kind of micromanage that stuff. So we want to trade items. So it looks like she did pick up quite a few more things there. Yeah, that purifier serum, that's interesting. Medical gauze, she got some morphine. A number of different items there. She has the oatmeal now, which is good. Yeah, interesting. Oh, look at that. She picked up our holy symbol and our jade brooch as well. Huh. And she's got a tie clip or two. That's for sure. Okay, all right. Well, we have the syringe now. How are we going to do this thing? It would be best, honestly, it would be best for us to do it while she is asleep. Yeah, I know. Well, no, maybe here's the thing. Maybe we can talk her through this process. Bran explaining to her that he might have a way to help her survive, to become better. So with Reena sitting on this table, just like her legs dangling off, with all this ammunition and a mini nuke sitting beside her, we're going to begin that chat.
I know you haven't known me, or rather you don't know me at all. But I hope that you can trust, at the very least, my intentions. Bring you here, away from that place. Bring you through all that mess. It was to help save you. To give you a chance. A chance that many others are lacking.
I understand that. I've seen your notes. I've looked at the wall. Read through some of your research.
Yes. Not all my research. Much of it is what they were doing here before the end of it all. Not the end, sorry. The start of something else.
Yeah. I know you're different.
That is one word for it. That difference has kept me alive so far. If I was still just Bran, I would not be here. I have had my close calls. But now, well, now there is little that can stop me.
That confidence. I want that. Is that possible?
Yes. But in a different way than my own. Those vials you might have seen in the back of that dozer. I'd intended to use them on the population of Eden to accelerate their adaptation. I can offer you that. It is not a path without peril. As in all science, there is a risk. We could take our time. We could research more.
No. If it can help me survive, if it will give me a better chance, I need to be willing to take that. Bran, I'm already dead. If I go up there, if I go anywhere but here, I'm dead. I know that. If not from the dead, then from a cut. An infection. It's as simple as that. If what you're talking about can overcome that, can make me better, then I'm willing. You left Bran behind. Maybe I can leave Reena behind. It's a chance, right?
It is a chance. And I admire your bravery. Are you ready?
As much as I can be.
Very well. Let us begin.
Okay, and this is where we get to the interesting part, because the way that you use serums on a NPC has changed since. If I was to just say use this now and use inject, we would inject ourselves. We don't choose a target for the injection. So the way that I can think of us potentially trying to get Reena to use this is by trading it to her. If we trade both things to her, there is a chance that she will use it. Now, I have read an old forum post which was essentially discussing the fact that serums aren't treated like foods. So there was an issue where if you gave an NPC a just regular flask of mutagen, they would consume it. But they wouldn't consume this because it needs the syringe as well. Even if they have the syringe, they think the syringe is just a weapon. So we're going to have to do a little bit of fun here to get that working. I am going to show the process so that if you want to replicate it in your own game, you can see exactly how we've done it. So we're going to go ahead. We are going to trade items. Now this is where we also hope she has enough space. She should. She has the military backpack, so she should be okay here. But we're going to have a look at our inventory. We want to give her the syringe, and we want to give her, again, it's already gone overweight. Even though she has a military backpack, she can carry a lot more than this. Oh no, it's not volume so much as it is the weight, I think. Because obviously with 2 strength, she can't carry that much at all. And we want to go to our mutagenic serum. Which I can't see right now. We're going to have to go to more. Okay, let's go through more. Obviously those are all the things that aren't in our inventory. Mutagenic serum, okay, there we go. And there is just the singular test tube of that. So we're going to have to do a trade again here. Is there anything that we don't want her to have specifically? She's got quite a few lighters, that's okay. And she's got quite a few tie clips as well. The purifier serum we're going to go ahead and just take back, because we'll say, we'll give that to you when you need it. You got quite a few nails, we'll take those as well. Okay, alright, that's her at a okay capacity. So we've given her those. Okay. I guess if we say I want you to use this item, that's also a potential option. But let's just go out of this for now. Let's just go let's go. Okay, she actually went and picked up a purifier. That's kind of amazing. You're picking up several items. Okay, now I don't think that she's used it at this stage. Yeah. We will figure this out together. We will figure this out. So. Wow, this is just how they are. I guess they're healing, but very, very slowly. It is kind of happening. Maybe 16 is the maximum damage that she can take, which is amazing. Oh dear. Okay, let's talk to Reena again. Let's just say I want you to use this item. But I'd like to know a little bit more about you first. Okay, so I don't think she's done anything there. She's still elated, which is really, really good. We want to go trade items. We want to see if we can get that serum back. So she's got the syringe. So now if we say, I want you to use this item, she should theoretically use it. Yeah, we'll go with that idea. So we're going to go just trade for that. And we'll say, I want you to use this item. And let's see if I can give it to you to use. Purifier serum. We just want to give you one of these. Can I just give you one, not 7? Okay, I'm going to go out of this just so we can be sure that we're only going to give her one. Because I will be very surprised if we give her all of those. Okay, so we drop them. Let's go talk again, Reena. I want you to use this item. Mutation serum. Oh no! I'm guessing you can all see that. So, yeah, we broke the game. That's always a good thing. It means we're thinking outside the box. Okay, so if this doesn't work, we are going to have to try and come up with a way to make it to work. I'm going to try this one more time the way that we did. Otherwise, we might just have to try and give her just the flasks, which suck because they're not as good as the serums. The serums are a much better version of them. So yeah, we're just going to have to take this. So I will see you all in a moment. Okay, we are back. And we seem to be close to where we were just before. So we're going to go ahead and drop these mutagenic serums. I think she still has one in her inventory. So we'll drop those to the ground and we will try this one more time. Reena, I would like you to use this item. I'm assuming she has the serum on the syringe on her. We don't have it in our inventory. Yes, she will have that on her. Okay, Reena, let's try this one more time. I want you to use this item. Thank you. Thank you, please. Mutagenic serum. Yep, and it creates a crash for us. So that is something that's going to need to be worked around. I will attempt this with the just basic mutagen. To see if we have any luck, because I really hope that we do after all this trouble. Okay, we are back. Now, the fact that we aren't going down the serum route does open up some potential avenues for us. This is if this works, because there is a strong chance that it's just not going to work. We're going to drop off. Well, we can keep the purifiers. No, we're going to drop that off as well. But let's have a look among our other medical things that we have here, just to see exactly what we have. Oh, we had chimera serum. Ooh. There's some interesting things within that as well. Okay, let's have a look. I think, unfortunately, I have mostly just picked up serums. A lot of the other things that I've passed on by have, yeah, we picked up chimera serums. The rest of it's just been kind of regular. My next question is, do we have any just regular mutagen? Or is it all serums? That would be hilarious. Muta. Let's do a search. We'll search for Muta. No, it's just friggin' serums. That is unbelievable. So when it comes to making these, it's going to be under chem. Making mutagens. We can make purifier easily enough, but yeah, for us just to make basic mutagen, you need a whole heap of blog globs and stuff like that, and unfortunately we can't. I was hoping we'd just be able to, like, split the serum, essentially. God damn. Well, I guess we'll be having a look around the lab to see what else we can find in terms of serums. Rather, just the basic ones to be able to... Yeah, god damn. Okay, Reena, we need you to guard this position. We'll be back. Because for whatever reason, that big long speech we just had isn't going to work out. God damn it. Okay, alright, let's go ahead, turn on that night vision, get blinded by the light here, and we'll go down this staircase. I think the further down we go, the better our chances of finding something are, so we're going to go 2 levels down. I think that is the bottom level. Okay, yeah, so maybe our chances aren't so hot down here. I feel like there were some levels down here that we weren't able to fully explore. Yeah, some avenues that we weren't able to fully explore. But I'm just going to have a quick run through, because really we should be able to recognize it just from having a quick squiz to see what's what. Looks like this is going to be mostly homes. A lot of fabric just all over the place here. We've dropped some CBMs there, just an alarm system and a burnt out CBM. A lot of destruction here. And that's the end of the line. So yeah, maybe this isn't the place for us exactly. I feel like maybe we should have our broadsword out just while we're down here, just for the hell of it. Because knowing me, I'm going to run into the enemy. Oh, god damn it, Rycon. That's our quantum solar panel, among other things. The things I leave on stairs. Just to forget. Hey, well, look, we found something else, didn't we, folks? We found something else. Okay, cool. All of these things. Can I actually just pick them up? Very, very nearly. Actually, no, we can entirely pick them up. That's amazing. Let's just go pick up all those things into our inventory. Great. Oh, and is that fertilizer just chilling out there? No, salt pepper. So not quite as cool. Okay, and that's obviously a turret room, so we're not just going to wander into that. So really it's these rooms here that have the potential to have what we need in them. The ones that are going to have these big benches. However, it would seem that most of these are completely empty. I don't like that door's... Okay, no, we're right. Let's go upstairs. Let's go downstairs very, very quickly. What the... Nah. That's big time nope. The fact that we didn't get shot then, very, very lucky, because usually it doesn't matter if you just pop up, you're gone. You're gone. So let's peek. Let's do a peek hit up. Okay, we're safe to do that there. Ah, dear. So this is the level just beneath our level. We did have a little bit of a look around just before, but I don't believe we saw anything that really caught our eye. We came across a few vaults, but most of the vaults, if we want blob globs, there's enough of them here. We could just make a batch mutation ourselves. And you know what? I kind of feel like that's a little bit more personal. So let's go to the auto pickup manager, and we want to turn on globs, which I think we should have. Oh, look at that right there. Let's go ahead and enable that thing. Yes, and we're going to start running around. We're not picking them up because either auto pickup manager isn't turned on. Ah, true. There we go. And we start picking up all the globs. As you do. And I feel like this should be a good amount of globs. I think we've maxed out on the globs. Max globage. The computer printout we can still learn some things from. Interestingly enough, what was it from here? Atomic battery mod. Reactor core expansion device. They sound really cool. Reactor core expansion device. What do you do? I'm very intrigued by that. I'm very intrigued. Do we know off by heart the recipe to make mutagen? No, we know how to make a lot of things just off the top of our head, which is pretty cool though. Okay, so we're going up from this location. We can use this staircase here. What if we just use, let's use the one that's by the clean water, and let's actually just fill up a container while we're here. Dispense, pour into container. There's 300 things of clean water in there. Apparently our other one is completely full. Hey, look at that, we're just peckish. That's good. I still will want to have something to eat. Let's just have a toast 'em. Wow, we've got 8 out of 6. That cardboard box is super full. So that made us hungry. Cool. Let's eat some more. I guess sometimes once you have something to eat, you can get a little hungrier. Let's just eat a whole heap, apparently. We have an asthma attack, but we use our inhaler. Okay, Terry, sup? Good to see you. Chill out. It's okay. Right, so we've returned. Let's see. Do we have everything necessary to be able to make this? I think we do. Yeah, we do. We can make mutagen, people. We can make mutagen. We can actually make all different types of mutagen, but you need to have specific things to be able to make it. Well, starting off, it looks like we just need mutagen. So let's go make some mutagen together. How much are we going to make, you might say? Let's go make just the one for now. Just the one. We're going to dispose of our broadsword and start working. Ooh. We're going to just drop it for now. Because, yeah, you need free hands. This is some hot mutagen right here, people. Hot mutagen going in the plastic bottle. Fantastic. Hot off the thing. I did want to see... So we could actually make this quantum solar backpack now, because we have the quantum solar panel. I'm an idiot. We could have had this all along. And then we could be tapping into that to power ourselves, which would be really, really cool. What I wanted to see was the reactor thing. Let's just have a quick search for react. Reactor core expansion device. So what is this for? This is an expansion device for use on plutonium-powered equipment. With enough electronic skill, you could attach this to an atomic tool to double the amount of plutonium it can hold. Okay, so yeah, interesting. So we could use this on our armor if we wanted to give it 10,000 charges, which that's pretty cool. It means that you could just have it on most of the time. Anyway, let's go back into here. We can make all kinds of different mutagen. Pardon me. Got some burps coming up there. We got slime. We've got insect. We've got spider. Or do we want to just go uncontrolled? I mean, spider would be going down like the Spider-Man path, right? Yeah, that's great, right? Maybe. I'm actually tempted by the spider path, purely just because of all of the spiders that we had up on the surface and stuff like that. Maybe that is something that kind of plays into Bran's mind, thinking that obviously they have been able to find a foothold for themselves in this new ecosystem, so perhaps this could also work? Maybe? I know the slime path is actually pretty good, but we're going to go spider. Again, this might just crash the game. This is all just us going, yeah, that'd be cool. We're going to go ahead and pour that into a small plastic bottle. We're going to turn off our night vision so we can see Reena with our own eyes. Let's just go use item on, yeah, so we can still only use bandages. Do we have a hot thing of spider mutagen? Okay, so we're going to put in a quick save here, just so that we have all this stuff ready to go. Reena, who's now sitting in the sink, as you do. Let's ask Reena to follow us again. And then we're going to say, I want you to use this item. Here we go. Cross our fingers. Here we go. She says, here we go. As she puts the vial to her lips and takes a sip, her eyes roll back into her head, and a process begins. She falls backwards. Oh. God damn it. God damn it. Friggin' luck. So, she kind of comes to after a few seconds and kind of asks Bran, How do I look? And, let's just, let's talk. I'm pretty sure she literally only got heat dependent after that. Yes, she did. She's now dependent on heat. God damn it. Oh, Reena. We're going to get you there. We are going to get you there, I promise. I promise. Let's talk to Reena. I would like to know a little bit more about you. We can see that she is heat dependent. Okay. Your muscle response is dependent on ambient temperatures. You lose 1% of your speed for every 5 degrees below 18 degrees Celsius. The sluggishness helps you conserve energy, however. Okay, interesting. Yeah, cold-blooded. It's saying she's cold-blooded. I can just imagine her saying, I feel colder.
That might pass. I think we should continue, however, while you still have your strength about you.
And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to try to continue that, yes, as best we can. We move back over towards the stove. Let's see. We're going to go back into our chem, and we should theoretically be able to make another thing of mutagen. However, we might have used some of the base ingredients to make the other, enabling us not to be able to do it. Lye, of course, it was going to be lye all along. Now we can perhaps make some lye. Now, there was some lye on a lower level. I'm pretty sure we picked it up. We need wood ash to be able to make it. I would have thought we had a ton of wood ash from all the burning that we've done in here. And or charcoal. We might actually have some charcoal left in the racks. What do we have over there? Just regular food. Terry, get out the way. Thank you, Terry. What do we have here? Grab on the floor. Lots of perishable foods. No wood ash in there, surprisingly. Okay. Alright, we're going to let the birds out, apparently. Let's go try and run past and close this door in time. There we go. Right, so we're in need of lye. Okay. Not impossible for us to find. It's just going to take a little bit of a runabout. And so, let's begin that runabout just after I go cough lots. Okay, so just like before, we're going to ask Reena very nicely to guard this position, just wait here. We're going to be back as soon as we can. We're going to try and run through this door at high speed so none of the birds follow us, and all of the birds decide to follow us because I stopped running. Okay, let's start running. We start walking, we start running. Okay, I should just look at the movement. There we go. Okay, alright, so we're after some lye. Okay, there are chances that we can find it. I'm actually going to go up rather than down. Where is our nearest up staircase? It's the one that we usually go through. And we're going to see what we can find on the upper level of this place. Just because it's been a while since we've had a look around on the actual top of things. Crap. Let's drop all this stuff off first. I'm a very organized person. Yes, I am. Don't you know it? Okay. Alright, birds. Yep. I know. Alright, fine. Stay there for now. We're going to go ahead and drop a whole heap of this stuff out. Toastums, the protein shakes. We'll hold on to those for now. The crack. That was a strange one. I wasn't expecting that. The quantum solar panel is a really useful tool for us. We're going to drop off all of these things here. We've got a whole heap of bleach, which is great. It's exactly what we need to be able to construct a whole heap of stuff. And we'll just go ahead and move these things around. We sorted out every possible item. Okay, let's go ahead and start running. There we go. We made it out in time. Just like so. Okay. Now, I'm intrigued by, like, the move, because move, it's saying, like, 329C. What is C? Because C, I would think, is crawling. Am I crawling right now? Be interesting if I was. Okay. I like the new radio antenna thingamajigs. So we could go up right again here, but we're not going to just yet. We're going to have a look on this level before we head up to the very, very top. We can still hear more things dying. A good sign? I'm not so sure. Hey, look, we're peckish. Okay. Peckish is okay. What are you? You're a centrifuge. Okay. We're not going to use that. Oh, this is a stem cell thing over here, right? Yeah, Mr. Stem Cell. If I could get Reena to use that, I guess that would potentially be good, but I don't think we can ask her to use something like that. Yeah, ain't gonna happen. So we're looking for the kind of component rooms, like this actually. This is somewhere we might be able to find some lye. So we just need to go through each section like this. and just have a look through the rubble, essentially. We should be able to see past them. Okay, nothing. That's fine. I'm not just searching for lye, we're searching for other potential goods as well, so that's why I'm just doing an all-round search. What do we have here? Ammonia. Okay, so ammonia is a pretty useful chemical tool for us. We're going to take that syringe as well. While we're here, why not? What do we have here? We have salt pepper. Sure. Salt water. We can make salt water. Oh, and hey, look, that's a little underground path. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, it's ammonia. I know that somewhere in this lab there is one of these that's just full of mutagen. Just absolutely full of it. So, ammonia. There's a standing tank of ammonia here. That's really good to know. I'm actually going to put a note on here and just, we're going to have this that says, ammonia tank. So I know it's in that general kind of region. Let's look for other tanks like that, because that could be very, very helpful. These doors aren't open, which is interesting. Why is that? Well, I've already opened up this area. Well, very nearly, actually. We haven't opened up this one here. Why? There's a soldering iron inside. Okay. Very nice. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here, though. We've already kind of checked it all out. It would seem so. Any chance of finding anything interesting in the cleaning cupboard? We'll take the other gallon jug of bleach. While we still can. And there's somewhere that we can store CBMs. And a smoker? Hello? Are you actually here? Step into the thick smoke? Oh, interesting. Okay. It's bleeding through from a lower floor, I think. We're going to have to just step into this again. Hang on, if I activate my suit before I do I... No. As long as the suit's active, it's fine. Okay. We'll remember that for the future. I know I've probably said that before multiple times. One day I will remember for the future, I promise. That was very dramatic, music drop for just discovering glasses. Lab journal, which we've already had a flick through. A whole heap of fresh water. Very nice. Okay, this is what we're talking about. Hydrogen peroxide. We'll maybe take some of that. We've got enough gallon jugs of bleach, so we're not going to stress about that. But yes, it's just rediscovering our lab and seeing what we have access to. Always good. Okay. Yeah, I'd very much like to see more of those tanks, because I know there are some around here. It's going to be very bright in that section, so let's avoid that for now if we can. Nice big open area. More manhacks, which, you know what, let's go ahead and just eat this manhack. We're going to turn on that furnace and eat away. Broken manhack, boom, 600 points, just like that. Aye, that makes sense. Let that save pop off. Carry on. There's not going to be anything in there. Travel further still. What is that? It's a taser. Okay, so that would have been a security office of some kind. Very nice. And you know what? We're going to take the two-way walkie, because we can give one of those to Reena. That's actually just a radio. So, yeah, I think we need the actual two-way walkies for that to work, but we can communicate to NPCs over a long distance, which is quite cool. Apparently, we can dig through here and find some potentially interesting things in this crematorium, so also worth us having a look at eventually. And what do we have here? An alarm system CBM and a place that we haven't been able to get into. Prisoner containment. Okay, I'm guessing we failed? Or... oh no, it's already open. I just locked it up, it would seem. Hello, Shriekling. I guess we left you all alive, didn't we? How nice we are. Yes, we'll leave you to it. That's probably why we closed it back up as well. What is this? Roach dirt, okay. Any still around? Oh, what do we have? What do we have? Ammonia. Okay. Another ammonia tank. It's nothing to scoff at. Sulfur. Yeah, sure. Why not? we're going to be getting more into our chemistry side of things, so I think having those kind of base ingredients are going to be useful for us. Hey, we've spotted a pregnant roach. Let's go ahead and wield that broadsword, which we don't have anymore because I'm clever. So let's just close it up. There's a teleportation pad there as well. Okay, anything interesting here? A CBM, which we've probably already had a good look at. Metabolic interchange, yes. And unfortunately, we can't use it for much else. Okay, what do we have in there? Water purifying tablets, okay. Nothing interesting in here. Same story here. It's a farm. Well, not a farm, but hydroponics of some kind. Looks like this is pretty much cleared out. Just check these lower levels. To be sure. Just a little bit of lie would be great. Okay, better chance in here, hopefully. Unfortunately not. That is not the case. Okay, surely there's something here. I mean, if we don't find lie, just some mutagen would be nice, thanks. That would be great. But none of that yet. None of that at all. I've closed off those doors down there, so that's potentially... Magnesium powder. Oh, I guess I should actually check those packets because there is a chance that they could have some potentially useful items inside. Funnels we're not concerned about, but yeah, those packets we will have a look at. What is in that packet? Is it just a plastic bag with cotton balls? God damn it. Okay, very interesting. Okay, just another tower section. With a way up. More fun times below. Oh, hello. Serums, but what kind? Just a syringe and just another syringe? Yep. You can see that we've smashed through this door. What did we leave behind? Steel plating. Okay. And another crematorium. What do we have here? We have lupine serum. Okay, it's a serum. What do we have here? Nitric acid? Sure. And probably bleach? No, ammonia. Okay. Just a blob glob and some clean water. What else do we have? Nitric acid and bleach. Nitric acid, we can take some more. We don't have enough. Okay, and finally, anything interesting? Lye powder. That's what we're after. Thank you very much. We'll take the oxidizer as well. Okay, we can head back and we can try and see if we can get this thing to go. So we went up, so we need to go down a level. Right, okay. I was wanting to try and get this, at least one more serum completed before the end of today's episode. And ideally, I will be using a spider serum again, for better or for worse. So let's see. We need to find ourselves a way down. I can see lots of ways up. Not many ways down yet, but we will come across one eventually. We're just going to use the very far out view for now to see if I can spy somewhere. I'm going to miss it though. It's just unfortunately one of those curses that we have. As you all know by now, it doesn't look like there's anywhere on this side to go down. Okay, that's fine. It's got to be this way then. We have a way up, we have a way down, and it's all the way over there. Okay, it's a ways to go. We can get there unless I see somewhere else along the way. That's where we're going down. Okay, alright, let's just move back towards it then. Not the fastest way, that's for sure, but it's a way. Can we go through this way? We can. We can indeed. No CBMs in those vaults, right? Well, there is, but nothing interesting. Yeah. The very, very bright security section here. Very bright. A little alarming, actually. Okay, that's our stairs up. And, oh, look at this, we've got a tank. Hey, we've got a zombie scientist. What's up, yo? Okay, well, we don't have much on us right now, so we're just going to have to try and blast him. Ignore it. Keep on trying to aim. Okay, good shot. Okay. Well, that's something a little extra. Let's go and dissect. See what we can find. Burnt out bionic. That's unfortunate. Well, there we go. What do we have in here? Clean water. Fantastic. Down we go. What was that CBM? Air filtration. Which we do have. Two-way radio. Fantastic. Great. We do have the air filtration. Yes, we do. Yeah. Alright, and down. Hang on, is that a spider web? Yeah, it is spider webs. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, we've got a whole big room of potential things here. Plant serum, cattle serum, bird serum. Okay, there's oxidizer, there's peroxide. I'm just gonna see if there's any other lie here, just while we're around. Cephalopod serum, ursine serum. There's so many serums. There's very many. There's not many basic mutagens, which I'm finding interesting. Seems we can't give serums to them. It just freaks them out. Yeah. Right. Down we go. What are you? Just out of curiosity. A syringe? You are a syringe. Okay. Why is that crossed off? That makes me nervous about coming down this way now. Which way am I meant to go here? Why was this crossed off? That makes me very nervous. No, we're safe. We're safe. We're good. We are good. And we've made it back. Would you look at that? Okay, just in the nick of time. Okay, let's go. Reena, you can start following us around now. Okay, right. Let's jump into this thing. Kim, we're going to make a mutagen to start with. We're going to use the bleach on our person. We're going to use ammonia instead of lye, if possible. I didn't realize I should have read that. Integrated toolset. You know, I've been doing this for a while. I should really know that. She's actually picking up the purifier serum as well, which is quite interesting. Okay, pour the hot mutagen into a small plastic bottle. Fantastic. Now, let's see, do we have what we need to be able to make the spider mutagen? Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Spider it is. Spider it is. Yes, so it's ammonia or lye. And we've got so much ammonia. We've got ammonia for days now. Okay, that's good. All right, well, it was a necessary hunt, wasn't it? There we go. And we've memorized the recipe for the spider mutagen. Okay, Reena, I hope you're ready for round 2. Now, where did that spider serum go? Because I don't think that's in our inventory per se. It should be under drugs, or actually it should be under mutagens, and it's not. So that means that it's probably where the small thing was, which was over here. It should have been over here. It wouldn't have been with food, actually. No, it would have been with the kind of supplies. There we go. Spider mutagen. Okay, are we ready for this? We're going to put another quick save again, just in case we get a crash. She's got heat dependent so far. We can only hope for something good this time. Reena, let's have a chat.
Are you ready? I hope you are.
Here we go.
Okay. And let's go.
Okay. She lost heat tolerance. She lost meat intolerance. Before she was a vegetarian, she had an intolerance to meat. And now she's a carnivore. Oh god. Oh god. Reena, dear Reena. Let's have a chat real quick. I'd like to know a little bit more about you. Yeah, she is now a carnivore. Oh, she is still heat dependent, yeah, and a carnivore. Your body's ability to digest fruits, vegetables, and grains is severely hampered. You cannot eat anything besides. meat. She's on her way to something, that's for sure. Okay, let's go see if we can make ourselves another mutagen. I don't want to overdo it, but we're gonna overdo it. Not completely overdo it, but we're really trying to. I want to get a positive here. I think she wants to get a positive as well. We're gonna try for that. Integrated toolset. Pour into container, small plastic bottle. Okay, next step, spider. Ammonia, integrated toolset. Pour into container, small plastic bottle. Reena. This will be the last one. This will be, no matter what, this is the last one for today's episode. I want you to use this item. Here we go. And yet again, she takes more of this mysterious substance. As we say, let's go. Okay, that's something. It's the start of something. The start of chitinous outside, perhaps. As Reena drinks the serum, she falls unconscious for but a moment, as her skin starts to shift and change and harden, and it becomes rough to the touch. Let's have a quick talk to her. As we can see, there it is. Rough skin. Your skin is slightly rough. This has no gameplay effect. This is the start of something. It's a precursor. It's the same thing if you feel like a lump somewhere. That could be a tail or something else. Rough skin is the start of a change. And if we continue down this spiderous route, it'll be a chitinous shell of some kind. Not shell's maybe not the right word for it, but there are definitely changes going on here in Reena. I don't think she would fully understand yet that she desires just meat, but there are some changes going on here, and this is how we do it, with just the regular mutagens. Now, if we were using serums, really the only difference there is that serums will give you 2. I believe there is a better chance to get positive ones with serums, but that's maybe just me just thinking that that's the case. Regardless, we have started a process here. Reena has started becoming something more than just herself. Where that will lead us, we'll find out only in time. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cataclysm. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. If you don't know it already, you can pick up the very first piece of Rycon Roleplays merchandise featuring Leonidas Aventus, the Dragonborn himself. There will be more items added to the store in the coming months, all available at ryconroleplays.com/store. And finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the patrons who continue to make this content possible.